Getting the wolf pup quest in Soulframe is pretty easy, and not only does it unlock a pup, it also unlocks a unique pact. So in this video, I will guide you through the entire quest, but before we get into it, hit that like and subscribe button to stay updated on everything Soulframe. We go over patch notes, guides, updates, and pretty much everything to do with Soulframe. Now with that out the way, let's dive in. So while this wolf pup isn't mountable right now, the developers have strongly hinted that it will become one down the line. They held off on implementing it initially because the map was still too small, but after numerous updates, we now have the full, expansive world ready for it. So, I have no doubt we'll see this pup mature into a rideable mount in the near future. So, the Orengall quest drops the Orengall Pact fragment. So, this pact unleashes 3 distinct abilities that embody the wild wolf spirit. So, kicking things off, we have Werewalker, which projects your soul into a spectral wolf for fast scouting and stealthy prowls across the map. You can also pounce on an enemy undetected, but it snaps you back to your normal body after this attack. Next up is Pack Hunter, which summons spectral wolves of up to 2. To rip into enemies and draw aggro but aren't controllable. Then the third and final one is Pack Rally, where you howl, and this doubles your courage and massive smite chance, and also your damage spikes. And not only that, this ability also charms nearby ode dogs to turn on their masters and fight for you, plus it heals your summoned wolves. So I'm not gonna lie, this is hands down one of my favorite packs in the game. It's insanely powerful, and not only that, it also looks really good, with those werewolf claws tearing through your gloves. So the first step to actually get the wolf quest, you will need to look for an encampment with a red lantern on top. And I'm not talking about the big red siege lanterns, rather a small red one, and are specifically in the starting area. So just look around this region and you will come across a red lantern tied on a string above a chest. Then you should go to the chest, and once you see a parchment paper pop up on the screen, that means the quest has officially started. Once started, a small cutscene will appear with the she-wolf being tied up. So now you just need to send out your guide to find her by pressing the right D-pad button on your controller, or G on your keyboard. This will let your sparrow guide you to the next stage of the quest to the Red Lantern, where Orengall is being tied up. Once you defeat the enemies and free her, she runs away. But this means you will now need to earn her trust by just fighting randomly in this area until she comes out of nowhere and helps you, and this is when the next part of the quest starts. So it takes about 10 to 15 minutes of fighting until she appears, so don't worry, this isn't bugged or anything. After fighting for about 10 minutes, she will appear, and the second part of this quest will begin. This part, you will need to free her pups, and again you will need to use your guide to take you to the areas marked on the map to free the 3 pups. So the first 2 pups are here on the map, and you will need to do them first, so go to this area, fight the enemies, and free the first 2 pups. Next, you will need to go to this mark on the map, but this time the last pup isn't above ground and is being held underneath in the dungeon. So come here to the cave marked on the map. So you will need to travel through this cave into the Undercity dungeon. While you at the entrance of the cave, you can go to the map and see the route to the Underground City dungeon. So go into this dungeon and send out your sparrow to guide you the rest of the way till you come to this little puzzle of sorts, which is easy to complete. You just need to shoot this rope across, then climb up the ladder. Then simply use your sparrow to find the way to the end of this dungeon till you see the wolf pup cage. But remember, in order to open this last cage, to free the pup, you will need to pick up the key dropped from this banneret enemy that is guarding the cage with the wolf pup inside. Now use it to unlock the final cage, and this part of the quest will be done. So after this, the rest of the mission is pretty easy and straightforward. So I'll put up the rest of the walkthrough on the screen if you guys want to follow it, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on everything, and I'll see you in the next one.
was born a runt, but cunning. This howl of hers is not a cry, but a warning. They are waiting for us, Envoy.
Ready the engines!
I cannot aid you with that old weapon lobbing fire so near.
It is so rare for traitors to survive. Their punishment. Find the traitor! Come, Envoy. Synod is anxious to meet you. Whole orifices. My back is the same.
No mourning under a new moon. No. Darkness is for blood pacts. I entrust you, Envoy, with the spirit of my howl. Care for my pup. So by blood we be bound. My shadow, keep her close. Till the next hunt. Take care, Envoy. Lest you be the prey.